Hey guys, here's the story time I have for you guys about what happened um this about what happened on Tuesday. So what had happened on Tuesday was, let me give you guys a bit of background information. So last week on Thursday and Friday, I had no school because there was like snow days and stuff like that, and Monday I didn't have school. So and Monday I didn't have school. So so it's pretty much just like a 5-day weekend for me. And Tuesday comes and I'm like really bummed out because, well, I don't want to go back to school because it's been like a long weekend, but at the same time I kind of did want to go back to like, see my friends. And during that time, and it's just normal morning, I was getting ready and stuff like that. That I get on the bus and I go into the school. I'm there for maybe 15 to 10. I'm there 10, 15 minutes maybe, and then the lights start to flicker, and then the power goes out, which is really strange to me because my mind, when the lights were like flickering, I thought, okay, maybe it's just gonna flicker for like a little bit, and then the power will just be on for the rest of the day. And I'm like, I was dead wrong. The power went out, and because this place was filled with like 8th and ninth graders, they are and since like this like class is like filled with like immature kids, they are like freaking out, like pretending to freak out because, well, obviously they because they don't have common sense, I guess. And then the principal leaves for like a little bit, and everyone has like their flashlights on and stuff like that. And this was the time where everyone would be like getting up and ready to go to class. And like my friend, we're talking for like a little bit, and then like the time we usually like start to like go to class, like it comes and then it like goes. And then my friend was like, okay, yeah, we're not going to class for today. I'm like, yeah, we aren't either. And then my friend and I, we go up to the bleachers to like chill out for like a little bit, and yeah, we just start, and me and my friend were just on our phones and we're not talking. And there was like a few teachers in there. Maybe there was like maybe 5 to 7 teachers in there, and yeah. So it was just weird. And then my friend, she gets up and leaves somewhere. I don't know where she went. I don't think it's really important. So I'm there for maybe like another 10 to 15 minutes. And then my other friend comes up to me and we're talking for like a little bit. And then she just leaves. I'm like, okay, cool, which is fine for me because I'm not that social. So, and yeah. And then like later, like an hour later, like we go to our second class of the day because our second class was pretty much done for the day. And as I'm like walking through the halls, it's like so scary. Like I feel like I'm in like a horror movie. And yeah, pretty much I feel like I'm in a horror movie and I'm like walking down the hallways and I'm hoping no one like pops out at me. Like it was just all around scary. Like I did not like it one bit. And so, and once I walk into my second class of the day, of my second class, which is my first class, there wasn't really much to do because for our school, like we have Chromebooks, and we like that's our only like source to like get stuff and information off. So we couldn't really like learn, and the teachers couldn't do anything to learn because that's all what they also used. So yeah, it's pretty much like a free day that day. And what had happened that day, and yeah. Anyway, this is not important to like the storyline, but I just want to like tell you guys real quick about like what happened while I was in my second class. So like these like 4 group of girls, like they're like I don't know if they're like the troublemakers of the class, or just want to like, in order to like stick, like they have like no problem like sticking up to themselves, especially to like teachers. So they all asked to like go to the bathroom, right? And so they all asked to go to the bathroom, right? Yeah, the teacher lets them go. They're out for maybe 5 minutes, like maybe like 3 to 5 minutes maybe, and it's all pretty much, and I guess that they're known for like making trouble, because I heard like one teacher like shout at them and start yelling at them, and then like another teacher comes in to my second period class and tells the teacher like, hey, you can't be like letting these you can't be letting all students out at once because they're not going to the bathroom. And he's like, oh, okay. And then like an hour, and like maybe like, no, not an hour, maybe like 20 minutes, and they ask to like use the bathroom again, and they can't, like, and like they go out for like maybe 5 more minutes, and then like a teacher, he just brought them back in. No, he didn't bring them back in. They walked back in because the teacher was like yelling at them and like lecturing them. Yeah, so it was pretty much, and another teacher came in like yelling, not like yelling, but just like saying like, hey, don't let these girls out. And then another teacher came in, like, and he had to like talk, and she had to like talk to these girls, and I'm like, this is a great way to start off my morning. First power out, and then like 3 different teachers are coming in and talking to this teacher. So what happened, and after and then maybe like 10 minutes, and like maybe like 20 minutes pass, and then I get a text message from my stepmom. And she's like, hey, you okay? I heard the power went out. Are you okay? You doing okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm doing okay. Okay, 20 minutes pass also. Another 20 minutes pass, and then I get a message from my dad saying like, hey, do you want me to come pick you up? And I'm like, you know what? I'm like, yeah, sure. And and I forgot to tell you guys this, but and they sent out like emails to all of our parents, and then they were like, hey, power's gonna be out for 2 hours, and then later on, my science teacher, she tells us like, hey, power's not gonna be out for 2 hours, it's gonna be out for 6 to 8 hours. I'm like, oh my god. So I'm like, my dad, like, hey, yeah, please come pick me up. And he's like, okay. And he's like, okay, I'm picking you and your brother up from school. I'm like, okay, cool. So early day, and I gotta go home early. But here's the tricky part. I actually had to wait in that classroom to wait for my dad to come and pick me up. I'm supposed to say hey, I'm here and stuff. Yeah, so maybe 30 more minutes. Yeah, maybe I want to say 15 or 18 minutes pass. Another passing minutes, 18 to 20 minutes pass. My dad, he texts me saying hey, I'm here, and I'm like, okay. So I go up to my teacher and says, hey, my dad's here to come pick me up. And I'm like, oh, okay, just go to, and he's like, okay, just go down to the main office, and then they'll just sign you off there. I'm like, okay, bye. And then I just leave trying to find the main office. I know where the main office is, but I just don't go there because I don't know my school that much. Even though we're in freaking February, and I don't know where the office is, but I figured it out, No, and then I tell the guidance counselor, and then I tell the superintendent, hey, my dad's here, come pick me up. Where do I go so he can sign me out? And he's like, yeah, okay. She's like, yeah, okay, just go down to the she tells me hey, go down. So then she's like, yeah, just go down to the to the gym area. And I'm like, okay. So I make my way down to the gym area. My dad says, hey, I'm here to sign you out. I'm like, okay. There's one at the place where I'm at out, but he was actually signing it to the other side. So I know where that place is, but I did not know that he was signing me and my brother out at the at that place. I thought he was signing me out out over there. Then we go over to the other side to meet my brother so he can pick us up and leave. So I hear my name over some walkie-talkies, and then the teacher says, hey, you have to go down. Like, hey, your dad's here to pick you up. Just go to the main office. And I'm like, yeah, okay. And then another teacher says hey, heading out. I'm like, yeah. So he's like, yeah, I'm sending her over now. Now he talks into his walkie-talkie and stuff. And I meet my dad, and yeah, we just went home. So that was a fun day, I guess. So anyways, I'm out. Bye, Wolfies.